Welcome back to Keys and Connections, where I connect you with the voices shaping real estate today.
Yes.
It's your favorite closing attorney, Brittany Jones. And I have a great agent who's been in the game for 8 years.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Morgan Green.
How you doing, friend?
I'm doing amazing. It's so good to see you.
So good to see you too, as always.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us, what brokerage are you with?
So I am with Compass Real Estate in Atlanta. And
Okay.
like you said, I've been in real estate for about 8 years and I love it.
Okay, clock it.
Clock
So
it.
let's get right into it.
Let's do it.
All right. AI in real estate. Okay. Where are you seeing AI's impact, if any, at all? I know it's a big thing, deep seek and all these other stuff. So
Yeah.
like, what are you seeing?
You know what? A lot of buyers and sellers are actually using AI as well, especially prepping questions for the agents. I'm seeing it that, right?
Uptick in knowledge.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
good.
So you can kind of tell when someone's getting a question from AI, which I always appreciate because they're purchasing an asset. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So in regards to real estate, I'm seeing it more so on the transaction side. So I'm seeing it heavy with answering calls, basically like a virtual customer care service now.
Really?
Yes. Makes things a lot more smoother.
I like that.
Me too.
Okay, cool.
Never would have thought.
Me either.
Right.
So basically, it's like an AI virtual assistant.
AI virtual assistants that is tailored to a particular property. So let's say somebody calls in. I love it.
Like, that's a sting.
Yes. So that, like, let's say that somebody calls in, it's like, hey, this is the information for this particular property, and just answering questions as such. You can just train it to whatever system that you need it to do.
Oh, that's dope.
Right.
Okay, cool. Ooh. Do you feel like that could potentially be like a TC for y'all at some point, or is it not that advanced?
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Okay,
I don't
you
know
said,
about
hold on
that,
now.
friend,
You
'cause-
took it too far. Okay,
Right.
say less. Okay, so going to more like a practical stance.
Mhm.
All right, so what should buyers know before buying? Because I know you said that they're doing their own research on whatever, but what do you think they need to know?
I feel like before purchasing, obviously sit down with a real estate professional to understand the whole process just in general.
Okay.
I feel like a buyer needs to understand what, number one, they want. So they can also see when it comes to the market, what the mattress that they're actually looking for. I think it's very important for them to understand what it takes to have a property financially. Because just because you get qualified for $300,000-$400,000 doesn't mean you're able to financially afford that with your other bills as well.
Okay.
So I
what
feel
you
like
qualify for and what you can afford are two different things.
yes. And that is so important too, because you have to also understand taxes may also increase in that particular area that the buyer is also moving in as well. And that may be actually a wrench that's thrown into their equation. So that's the biggest thing I think is important.
Okay. So shifting from what buyers need to know. So if you end up taking on a listing, right?
Yeah.
What might affect the seller's home staying on the market longer than they expected? So from my perspective, right now, government shutdown, right?
Woo.
Okay. So we would think like, oh, that feels abstract, right? And it's not for any of us in most of our fields. So for my purposes, even after you got the house off the market, once we get it to the closing, I'm now stuck on these USDA loans. So I had a seller and it's currently just sitting there pending, and I've been just checking the, online to see if we can get a payoff. Yeah. But the payoff is what's holding up
the closing.
The closing.
Yeah.
And it's now held it up for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Now, you know what? That's a great scenario, because now I'm starting to think like, what would happen contractually? So, because that's something that no one can really control.
Do we treat it like, you know how if we have like a natural disaster
state of emergency,
and it automatically, or state of emergency, correct? And now the GAR form gives you 8 days,
correct?
And, et cetera.
Yeah.
I don't like. Is it a state of emergency? It may be. It feels like I'm in a state of emergency.
I'm pretty sure for all parties too, because the more I think about it, if it's not, it should, because that's something that the buyer cannot control, the buyer did not predict, and that's something that can affect the life of the contract, and the buyer should not be penalized for that either. You know what I mean? Especially if they were under contract before the shutdown.
I agree.
That's serious though, friend.
Right? Isn't it like? I was pondering over that. I was like, I wonder, what's keeping stuff on the market, etc. So
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Oof. That's hard to answer though, because I feel like number one, it's price, but in this market right now, a lot of buyers are like really not wanting to purchase because of everything that's going on, the uncertainty.
Okay.
So it's
a little fear mongering going on.
A lot. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot. Sometimes I get a little bit nervous. Okay. So I'm like, child,
I'm in the game. And
right. I'm like, ooh, I don't know.
Stop it. Oh, I love the truth. Tell us.
Listen.
All right. So, now I'm thinking about things that are holding up, and partly because of the government shutdown. That's holding up a lot of different things.
Yeah.
We're not going to get into the SNAP benefits and all these other things, but a lot of things are being held up, right? Yeah. So, for me, when I think about things that can hold up my closing process, just your everyday government shutdown or no shutdown, what could stop that? It's when I'm requesting information and it's not getting back to me.
That part.
Okay. If I'm requesting it, it's because I actually need it.
Yeah.
So,
not because you feel like it.
No, I'm really not here to entertain. Although I'm entertaining.
Listen, these checks. Okay. Entertain these
I'm
checks,
really
honey.
not. Yeah. Let's figure it out. Yeah. So for me, it's like, if I'm requesting documents or liens, obviously liens are the biggest one important for us that can hold up a closing. Yeah. But what are some things for you that you see happen that kind of hold up the closing process?
Can hold up a closing process. I feel like dishonesty from a particular party. Ooh. So if let's say that I'm representing the seller, right? Yeah. And obviously I have some knowledge on the activity of the buyer, but sometimes I do see situations where the buyer needs to file their taxes, or they made a mistake and purchased something and messed up their debt to income ratio.
Y'all just bought something. Right. Y'all went and bought a car last week.
Like no one's gonna notice. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then essentially you can tell when the agent is trying to just buy time, and essentially they run out of time and it kind of can turn into a mess. But yes, that can definitely hold up a closing. It can get nasty. Okay.
So going back to the truth telling. I love that. Yes. Okay. You see how you reiterating that?
Tell it.
Okay. That's the tone for this talk.
Okay.
Tell the truth. All right. So, ooh, I like this. Mm-hmm. So, to wrap up more of our formal questions before we move into my rapid fire.
Okay.
What's a real estate rule that you live by?
Real estate rule that I live by.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a real estate rule, but it's just kind of like a life rule.
Okay. That can be applied to.
Right. Operate with integrity. I like to over disclose, let people just know everything, and allow the buyers or sellers to make their own decision. Because sometimes you can be really put in some really uncomfortable situations, especially on the agent side or on the listing side.
Yeah.
Just operate with integrity. Everything's going to work out if it's meant to be.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got some rapid fire.
Let's do it.
So for my rapid fire section, it's kind of like a this or that.
Okay. So I'm scared.
No, don't be. It's fun stuff.
Okay.
All right. Representing a buyer or a seller?
If you like the buyer, I would say yes, because it's cool.
Not caveats.
Right. But I feel like on the sell side, it's a little bit more chill. You can tell your admin to do most of everything. But buyers are fun. But to me, buyers are fun.
All right, good. Yeah. Good. Oh, and I love that you actually really picked both is not an option for this. Both are neither. Both are neither are not an option.
Yeah.
All right. So ranch style home or a townhome?
Ooh, I live in a townhome now.
Okay.
And it's cute. Don't get me wrong. I got everything I want. But let's say that like you go to your bed upstairs. Let me not talk too much. But let's say that you're on your top level of your townhome.
At the top level.
Right. And you want to go to the refrigerator downstairs.
Oh, you gotta climb.
All those steps.
Oh, you gotta climb. Okay,
no,
but you probably got glutes.
Listen. Can't sit. No kidding. Okay. But yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So
ranch.
Okay, so ranch between that. So what about townhome versus high rise?
High rise.
Yeah,
Come
right.
on, give me a view.
Sexy.
Right.
Okay.
And then high rises usually have like the little clubhouse.
The amenities.
Yes. And they're really cute.
Okay. Also come with amenity money though.
Listen, that is true. They're gonna charge at least $1,000 for a good townhome.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean a good high rise.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right. Bigger kitchen or bigger closet?
Closet. I low-key want a 2-level closet.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. He said
2-level closet.
Okay. He said, you see the hat?
Yes, listen, you see it.
We see it. Okay, and then investor client or first time home buyer?
First time home buyer.
Aww.
Sometimes investors are not like true investors. If investor is serious about their craft, then yes.
Okay.
But first time home buyer is something about helping someone find their first home and seeing their smiles on their face. And I like to have some like cute things I like to do for them for closing.
Yeah. Give them like the moment. We're here for the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That feels so good.
And last but not least, your favorite closing attorney, me or me?
Honey, you, okay? Times 10. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, Morgan, I just want to say thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, friend.
And coming to Keys.
Thank you. Formal. I appreciate you, friend.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a gesture.
Thank you. I'm so proud of you.
Aww.
Keep grinding, sis. Keep grinding. You're so inspirational, so keep grinding.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right.